Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We are live stream for the Montreal Bleu Blanc Rouge host tonight, the Calgary Flames. They are on the mode of survive for the Flame because they are right now 6 points behind the Montreal Canadiens at the fourth spot in the North Division, and Montreal 3 games more to play and to have a chance for Calgary to make the playoff. Be honest with you, they have to win at least the next 5 games. It'll be very interesting how they're going to be against Montreal. But before we start, we want to welcome everybody. Part of the live stream. First of all, we have to say hi to our good friend, NHL Hockey News Report. Welcome aboard. Glad to having you right away at the beginning of the show. Glad you're not driving. Hopefully you have a great day in Connecticut. We are Coach Frenchy directly from the booth of the Montreal Canadiens. Honestly, I'm at the Bell Center tonight, Florida, and I live around in North Miami Beach. So going to be interesting to see Montreal tonight. What kind of Montreal we're going to see? Is it Montreal beat the Toronto Maple Leafs, or the Montreal have a difficult time prior to that one? Remember, they have a slump at 3 loss and also lost 4 of the 5 games. Again, the last 5 games. So we're very interesting what kind of team. Now, great news for Montreal Canadiens. We have a few great news for Montreal. First of all, Joel Armia is going to be in the lineup tonight, and they remove Jake Evans. I'm not sure if it's really the right one to get out. I think it may be, I know it may be not please everybody here, but I think it would be maybe Eric Stahl. Maybe it was the one to have to remove the game, but there's another subject or story we can talk about. So Armia back in the lineup after a couple of weeks under quarantine with COVID-19. And then also Xavier Ouellet is going to be back in the lineup, play with Romanov on the right side for the third pair on the defense. Of course, Jake Allen is going to be between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. Talking about the COVID-19, very bad news for the Colorado Avalanche center, Philip Gruber. One maybe is the top best 3 goaler. Even Dubnik a couple of days ago before the end of the trade deadline. So Hohenson is going to be talking about COVID. We have another one. Nick Robinson play last game against Montreal. The player got the COVID-19 a couple of days ago, and Robinson was a part of the team to against Montreal. So just want to be going to be testing again. Injury, we have a lot of good bad be a part of the Central Division 4th position. They are a couple of points behind now. I believe we talked about them this morning, but the fact with my during the show with Michael Devin, I know about the fact what kind of team Dallas are going to be until the end of the season. They still have a lot of games to play, and maybe they have a chance to get there. We know during the playoff last year, we didn't give them any chance to be a part of over there, and they did very well. They lost in the Stanley Cup final against the Tampa Bay Lightning, where the Tampa Bay Lightning right now, they struggled for the last 10 games. They are 4 wins only the last 10 games. So we know they don't play with Kucherov. Stamkos is out, so it'll be very interesting. I think one move Brisbois did not do right is get a goaltender backup number 2. So again, welcome everybody. Glad to having you apart. We're going to wait for an extra couple of minutes before the puck drop at the Bell Center tonight. Again, is the Calgary Flames going to play against Montreal. Will be very interesting to see again what kind of team. It's another team talking about Dallas. I think Calgary is another one. Struggle the last 10 games. They are 3-7-0. They win by the fact the last 2 games. That's the good news for them. They beat the Toronto Maple Leafs yesterday, like Montreal did the day before. So Toronto lost the last 2 games. And then Calgary, what kind of team is going to show up? Is it Max Strom's going to be in the goaltending tonight? We know they trade Dave Riddich to the Toronto Maple Leafs Monday afternoon. So Louis Domingue is going to be the backup goaltending. So I did not look who is going to be the goaltender for them tonight. So if you have a chance, NHL, to mention to me, maybe update me, tell me what's going on with this situation. That would be great. I have a lot of things happen to me during the day. So, oh my God, we have someone here directly from Canada, New Brunswick, les patates de la nouvelle New Brunswick. Sly Hops Guy is aboard tonight at the beginning of the game with his girlfriend, Tasha. Welcome tonight, my friend. Yes, finger crossed. Hopefully, Thomas Tata is going to have another great game play tonight with Philippe Dano and Paul Biron. Mr. Sly is a great bowler. He's a great pastime. He's to play bowling. So look like he's not have no bowling tonight. Glad to having him aboard tonight. If you are new at the live stream, a part of the Hockey Nation live show, please, we welcome you. But leave comments and let us know who you are, where you're coming from, and what do you think about the game tonight. We're going to start this one tonight. Prediction of the game tonight. What's the final score? Sly, maybe NHL. I predict tonight Montreal 4 and Calgary 3. And I believe it's going to be Philippe Dano is going to be the goal winner of the game tonight. So it'll be interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to be right or wrong, but I just want to predict this to you tonight. So that's where we at. And so, Coach, why do you look down right? It's because the screen of the game is straight on my right side on my another computer, and I have to face the camera in front of me. And I could put the camera, the game in front of me right now, but I'm not going to see a lot of comments coming, so I prefer to talk with you guys and do a description of the game on my right side. So, yes, sir, that's great to see you. Maybe we're going to see Tim tonight. We got a couple of people at the this morning at the show, Hockey Nation Live Show. We have a production, another show every day, Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, with my co-host, Michael Devenano. By the fact, tonight we have an extra overtime show tonight. After the game, we have a guest from the WHL join us with Michael Devenano. We may be shifting from this live stream to Michael Devenano's stream, but we have a guest tonight about scouting, prospect, everything like that. So I invite you to stay with us after the game tonight. Right away at the end of this game, we're going to shut down here, moving to Mike Fraser and also Michael Devenano talking about hockey junior in Canada. We know that they have no Memorial Cup this year in the CHL because of the situation, the COVID in Canada, where the OHL does not play. But the WHL and the QM decide to have a playoff championship at the end of the season. So that's what's happening for them, for sure. Sly is going to be, I do have bowling, gonna miss most of the game. I have to leave in 25 minutes. Maybe you may be going to be back at the end. Why not to bring your phone and tell us? You can follow with your phone that's going on around the league. We have for Sly set 4-2 for the Montreal Canadiens, for the Bleu Blanc Rouge. We welcome, bonsoir Denise, Hélène Chalifot. Bonsoir, bienvenue à un autre live stream at the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your coach, Frenchy, directly from the booth tonight. And I'm going to watch this one. I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're going to watch the game. A very important game for both teams. It's maybe where Montreal can distance from Calgary and be close from Edmonton and Winnipeg. We know Winnipeg lost against Ottawa last game. Again, also Toronto lost. Not says going to finish top, but at least they are closer to be at the top 3 versus to be out of the playoffs. So it'll be very interesting about that. We have one game afternoon already be done. It was the game at 2 o'clock. So why, coach, they play at 2 o'clock is because the situation in Minnesota, with all the, the drama, everything like that, I don't want to be part of talking about this, but the curfew, so the game have to be played before earlier. So that's the reason they play today in Minnesota. So Minnesota win again by a score of 5-2. It's just like the Florida Panthers is the great story in the NHL. I believe the second best story is the Minnesota Wild. They are impressive. game after game. They've been there. We have to give credit to Bill Guérin for what an amazing, great job he did for the while. And they are the top 3 best team in the West Division. Here we go. We're going to wait for you, Sly, at the end. Or maybe said to Tasha, wait, watching the show here and give you all the update on your phone to have no distraction of the bowling, to be sure you have a great game tonight. So the national anthem is over there in Montreal. It's a Maxstrom back in the lineup. Maxstrom is back in the goaltending between the pipe for the Calgary Flames, so he's going to be a back-to-back. We know Calgary played yesterday, and we want to mention the 1,000 game of the Milan Lucic in NHL, so great for him. Jake Allen's going to be for the Montreal. He's 6'4" so far since the beginning of the year with a 2.53 goal average again, and of course a save percentage of .92-1. So bon match, mes amis. Good game, everybody. And don't forget, if you are part, the key to have a great show here is about your participation to talking about. And let's move on to the puck is dropped. Winning by Philippe Danault, and Montreal pick up the puck at the neutral zone. And then we're going to go for Tkachuk. Tkachuk to Goudreau. Shoot. Oh, big save. Calgary a little bit at the beginning of the game, very strong. And Biron tried to join it. Paul Biron pick up the puck. He's coming to the zone. Shoot. Stop block shot by Denev. Puck go all around the other side. Recovery by Tkachuk. Tkachuk to Denev. And Denev play with Giordano at the defenseman. So would be interesting to see that. The first line, of course, is line home with Goudreau and Tkachuk. Puck turnover almost by Anderson. That's great. Kokanemi right now. Recover the puck. Send to Kulak. Kulak, long stretch pass to try to reach Anderson. Turnover by Drouin. Drouin's coming to the zone. To Anderson. Shoot! He hit the post. Josh Anderson at the beginning of the game. Another great shot at Josh Anderson. Calgary play a little bit nervous now. Another turnover for Kokanemi at the blue line. Obviously have an offside. Great shot of Josh Anderson at the beginning of the game at 1 minute, and he hit the post straight. Great turnover, Drouin. Great pass to Anderson. Maxstrom see nothing. He looked behind him. He thought the puck was in. Just a great chance for the Montreal. Hopefully tonight they're going to pick up the first goal of the game. Something they don't do a lot for the last 6 games. They did the last game, but not good enough. First playing, we are first playing bowling 3 weeks ago. Oh, yeah. Hold this, my friend. 3 weeks ago, be ready for the playoff at some point. So we give you a chance to give you a break tonight. And don't forget, the game is Friday night this week. The next game for Montreal Canadiens, Friday night at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock. And I don't know, in New Brunswick, how they called it before Eastern, I don't know. But I know they are earlier. So it's already 8 o'clock, I believe, over there. So anyway, let's move on to the next. And Suzuki won the face-off. Romanoff. Big save by Maxstrom on the blocker and the glove. And that's happening right away. We have another face-off at the left side of the circle of Maxstrom. Again, another face-off winning by Suzuki. Now, side, we have a start over to Tkachuk. To a puck, if they lose the puck, go to Giordano. Slam. NHL is maybe another one. Comes Richer from Montreal, part to talking with us at some point. And there's spy, Jake Allen with his glove, and we have to start over. The face-off was winning by the center of the shot for the Calgary. Start over. Lingham versus Kokanemi. For the 5th time in the last 6 games, Montreal gave a goal at the beginning of the game at 3:58, and Finn scored. And that's Calgary to believe they can beat Montreal. Remember, the series between Montreal and Canadian Calgary is 3-1 game for Calgary. Armia pick up the puck. Armia to Toffoli. Intercepted by Calgary, and we have to start over. Here we go. Win it right now. pick up the puck. We have to wait with battle for the puck. Romanov, 1-1. Another shot over the glass, and we have to start over. And the left side of Jake Allen. So again, 1-0 Calgary at the beginning of the game at 3:58. Affinen scored his goal of the night. 7 shot. We're all ready for Calgary versus 2. And the first 4 minutes, 37 seconds. So very bad start for Montreal. Dano phase 2. Dano lose the puck again. Another win from Calgary. Calgary win the last 7 face-off. That's something Montreal have to get better. Kachuk right now with Lingholm and Goudreau. Petrie to Dano. Dano to Biron. Biron tried to get the puck. Biron around. Biron waiting at Tatar. Tatar to Weber. Weber now try to reach. Biron's going to another icing. Another bad play from Shea Weber because he create another icing. Another puck on the defensive side. Another big face-off. We'll see what's going to happen. But again, on the goal, Dominic Duchamp was not happy about Kokanemi at the face-off. The chance for Suzuki. Same scenario. And now a goal right away. So we'll see. Dano again. And another face-off winning by Calgary. Unbelievable. 8 straight. Derek Ryan win. Jake Allen make another save. Dano. Another shot from Calgary. Calgary is all over Montreal. Montreal have a really bad turnover puck all the time. Is not ready, to be honest with you right now. Edmondson have the puck. Stretch pass. Another bad pass. Recovery by Calgary. It's amazing when you see that, how Montreal play right now. Calgary is just laughing right now. Calgary is just laughing to Montreal because the Montreal give the puck all the time. So really bad. Yeah, slide. This happening about, it was a great slap shot at the point, and Allen could not see anything. It was the 4th time Montreal lose a face-off straight. Another lose puck again. 9-time face-off straight. Montreal lose at the beginning of the game, and the puck go all the way behind Allen. Kulak wait for another breakout to Kokanemi, but another bad pass. The puck go back in the zone. Kulak to Petrie to Weber. Weber to finally to Drouin. Drouin's coming to the blue line. He's coming around, waiting for someone's coming down to Weber. Weber's coming down. Weber! Oh, big save, Max Strom. Another chance for Anderson. Another stick from Calgary. Then finally, Calgary is coming down. Dubé drain the puck in the corner. Weber, Dubé fight for the puck. Finally, puck go to Drouin. Drouin lob the puck to Anderson. Anderson pick up the puck, down the puck behind Danev. Anderson for race. Danev is the first on the puck. Send the puck to a turnover for Likonen, but unfortunately lose the puck. Lucic on the board again. Willett to Romanov. Romanov to Likonen. Likonen at the red line. Down the puck for Perry and Eric Starr. First one is Joe Dano is the first on the puck. Sent to Lucic. Lucic to Backlum. Backlum to Danev. Danev to Lucic. We have the neutral zone. Right now we maybe have stick. And we have an ice stick again. That one over there. We have to start over. Bring the puck all the way at the bottom at the end of Calgary. Nordstrom. Carl with an ice stick. I have a Tatar fan tour tonight. Oh, ho, ho. Hopefully we get it for you, my friend. I can't wait to see it. Thomas Tatar. So welcome aboard, Tim. Glad to see you tonight. Yeah, and I will have a win. They are not the only team, Sly. They have a mini team in like that way. And I'll be honest with you. I will tell you the reason why. The schedule of the NHL for Montreal is very demanding. It's not making an excuse, but play every 2 games. Like, look, they play Monday, they play Wednesday, they play Friday, and they play Saturday. Where it's really not good, I don't understand for me, is the beginning of the game where Montreal is not ready. We are about, 6 minutes at the game right now? The shot is 10-3 maybe, and Montreal did not do anything since the beginning of the game. So they are not ready when the puck drop. Look, they lose right now 9 to 10-2 on the face-off. So it's something we have to get something better for Montreal. Tatar Sars, yep. So we wish a goal from Tatar to please Tim. He can win on Fen drill bit tonight. So it'll be great to see that. And like I said, hopefully we're going to get that one there. We have a TV timeout, so I apologize for that one over there. It's an early TV timeout. We're going to see the score after that. We're going to bring to you all the score. We know already Minnesota win to afternoon 5-2 again the Arizona Coyotes, where they struggle, the Coyotes. So we'll see. If you are new aboard, the only way you can say hi, please leave a comment. Say, I'm new. The puck's going to be in the neutral zone. It's going to be Eric Starr with Lekanen and Perry versus Derek Backlund with Knockstrom and Lucic, I believe. Here we go. Puck winning again by Calgary. Puck go around Allen. And honestly, Montreal struggled very, very badly. Perry drummed the puck to Eric Starr around. Finally, Maxstrom pick up the puck, try to go around Perry. Perry jumped in the air to intercept the puck. Unfortunately, cannot get it. We have Willett and Romanov on the pair defense for Montreal. Romanov lose the puck in the corner. Body check from Nordstrom on Romanov. Another shot for Backlund. Stop at the blue line by Montreal. Puck go back out to Danev, to Giordano. And finally, Calgary is going to have no pain, no gain. We have Calgary hurt right now. Someone is hurt for Calgary. Lane Holm is hurt. I don't know. I did not see it. 240, bring the puck behind the net. Recovery by Montreal. Montreal from the net. Oh, a good play. Tried, but did not work. Good row now. Good row to go all the way down the puck behind Edmondson. Edmondson tried to puck outside. And we have Suzuki to Toffoli. Toffoli tried to reach Armia, but unfortunately get up. Intercept by Montreal. Montreal's coming down. Dano in the corner. Dano turn around. Dano tried to reach the defenseman. Unfortunately missing by there. Now have very important play. Oh, Montreal. Great back checking from Montreal after that. We have start over. Another shot for the blue line from the Calgary stop at the defenseman Petrie and Edmondson. Petrie give the puck to the defense to Calgary. Bring the puck behind the net. Kulak right now fighting, bring the puck to Tatar. Tatar to Petrie to Tatar. Tatar to Petrie. Petrie to Kulak. Kulak at the top circle. Coming to the blue line. Kulak at the red line. Down the puck, intercepted by Calgary. Another go down. Kachuk. Kachuk, great save. Jake Allen. Weber now. Weber in the corner. Calgary dominate right now. Anderson behind it. Bring the puck behind the net. At Dubé. Dubé to puck go back at the blue line. Calgary all around Montreal with Kokanemi on the line with Anderson in the way. Anderson tried to put it back outside. Unfortunately did not. But now finally Kokanemi. We have a puck go back again at the blue line. Go to Anderson. Anderson go drop the puck behind the net at Allen. Let it go to Stahl. Bring the puck outside. And Lucic is on the ice right now. Knockstrom down the puck to Romanov. Romanov reverse the puck to Perry. Perry to Romanov. Long stretch pass to Lekanen. Lekanen tried to reach Eric Stahl. Ran the puck around the net. Maxstrom barely stopped the puck, and Lekanen tried to get there. Maybe possible. Consultation between the referee if we have. All right. Slide. Enjoy tonight, Slide. And maybe we'll see you at the end of the show. Not really. Honestly, the first half of the first period is all about more Calgary. We have two chance opportunity to score, and us we and Calgary not more. The goal of the Calgary is a slap shot the blue line after the last four straight face off. The reason Montreal struggle is on face off side, so the puck go always to Calgary, but he put a lot of pressure on Montreal. One thing Calgary is great is their pressure because they have a big guy. I know Kudrow is not, but their physicality is pretty demanding with a great forecheck they use. And Sutter coach is a guy who use that. So we have Lucic, we have Kachuk, we have Knockstrom right now, but you can see that apply a lot of pressure on Kulak, Edmondson, Weber. It's not fast. Willett's not fast. So Montreal has a difficult time to set up. We have Allen versus Markstrom. Markstrom a game back-to-back. On the first goal, Allen didn't do anything wrong. It was the black view screening by four players. Good shot for Anifin, to be honest with you. And, that's really the resume of the game so far. So we have maybe some... Yeah, Denis Richer, yes. I forgot to tell you, that's a good one. That's funny. I'm not in Montreal, but I wish I could be there. We start over. 9:40 to go. 1-0 Calgary. 9 shot versus 4 for Calgary. Goodrow. Giordano missed the net. The puck go around to Danev. Danev behind Kachuk. Kachuk with Petrie and Edmondson behind the net with Kachuk. Finally, Dano. Dano with Goodrow. Goodrow, Kachuk with Dano and Petrie. Dano right now is on the puck. Now we have another Goodrow. Finally, bring the puck. Oh! Lingholm missed the net barely. Wow, another bad move from Montreal. Finally, then again, Dano lose the puck. Calgary dominate completely again that line. Goodrow, Kachuk, and Lindholm. Finally, and the puck go all the way to the end. You have no icing. Oh, they call the icing on that one. Another icing against Montreal, but great play of Kachuk with Goodrow and Lindholm. Good stick of Petrie to save the goal on that one, because you have Lindholm was straight in the middle of in front of the house, and Petrie tipped the puck over the net at Allen. Dano lose again the puck. Stone go behind the net. Ryan. Again, Calgary is coming down. Derek Ryan again. We have Petrie and Jake Allen very barely saved the puck between him and the post. Montreal, the first 11 minutes of the game, guys, they struggle. We welcome Denis Richer and Jordan Richer and Nathan Richer aboard. They are watching as a family together from Montreal. Montreal win the face-off. Unbelievable. Kulak bring the puck all around behind, and we're going to have another icing. Nothing good for Montreal about when they get the puck. He had no first pass. We always said to the players, tape to tape. The first pass on the breakout as the most important pass. Montreal cannot do that at all. Suzuki win the face-off right now. Weber against the board. Another turnover on the board. Calgary pick up the puck and finally Toffoli to Kulak. Kulak at the blue line, at the red line. Bound down the puck all the way. And finally right now Kulak lose the puck. Anderson and Suzuki against the board. Winning by Calgary. Calgary pass the puck, and we have position a breakout. Bring to Dubé. Dubé stop at the blue line. Turn around to go down the puck behind the net. Dubé back the puck at the top. And block stop by Armia. We know Joel Armia back in the game tonight. To Foley. To the Philly lose. Shoot the puck slowly on Max Strom and safely stop the puck. Anderson on the ice is going to be with Kokanemi and Drouin. Anderson at the red line. Drop the puck to Lucic. Lucic around Edmondson. Romanov and Willett on the ice, not Edmondson. Another intervention stopping by Calgary. Kokanemi right now try to reach Drouin. Turnover by Calgary. Kokanemi retrieve the puck, but again, lose again to Calgary. Saved by Allen. Giordano shoot the puck. Nothing could happen, but again, Danev dropped down. Lucic's coming. Saved by the defenseman Romanov. Another shot for Calgary. Calgary is over Montreal, guys. We have another trouble situation for Kokanemi. Kokanemi will lose the battle again. Lucic, Anderson, another Giordano. Pinch low, and the puck goes finally to Romanov. Romanov in the corner. Romanov tried to reach Willett. Willett finally tried to reach to Anderson. Great fortune from Calgary, friends. They cannot do anything, Montreal. Biron on the back ends to Romanov. Romanov to Dano. Dano to Tatar. Finally, puck go behind Max Strom. Max Strom have an easy first period, to be honest with you. Sleep right there, over there. Edmondson to Petrie. Petrie to Tatar. Tatar at the blue line. Tatar waiting. Try to win the puck all around the net to Biron. Finally, Calgary recover the puck. But finally, Petrie pick up the puck all the way to the end. Tatar behind the net. Recovery by Dano. Dano tried to reach Edmondson. And Katchuk passed the puck to 3-2 Calgary. Oh, Laneham did an extra pass for nothing because he could score. Calgary have an amazing first period against Montreal. Montreal do nothing. 5 minutes to go almost. Anderson to Anifin. 11 shot for 5 only for Montreal. The forecheck of Colorado. Calgary is amazing with a pinch of the defenseman. The pressure the defenseman of Calgary does to Montreal, they completely put Montreal in the trouble. We have a high. I believe you have a penalty to Calgary for slashing. And we have a TV timeout, so time to check an update around the league. Let's check just for everybody. 1-1, Ottawa, Winnipeg. 1 minute 29 to go the first period. And anything else going on? We have, if you are living in USA, NBC Sport Network present the game between Colorado, St. Louis. Great opportunity for you guys to watching Colorado Avalanche. One of the best team in the NHL with Nathan McKinnon, Radenen, and also, of course, Cam Makar. You have Samuel Girard, a great year over there. And Philippe Grubber, one of the best goaltender, unfortunately. He was put on the protocol COVID-19 today for 14 days after he got testing positive. So he's going to be out for 1 week. So unfortunately, that's the situation with him. So hopefully he will feel better after 2 weeks. And we know already Nick Robinson for the Toronto Maple Leafs is already on the protocol list also, and precaution for him. We know Radulov and Ben Bishop, their season is done. It's over for them with injuries. We have another player, so I completely forget right now who is this. The next player is also done for the rest of the year. So Calgary 1, Montreal Canadiens 0. We have about 5 minutes to go at the end of the first period. Welcome, everybody. If don't forget, you have any comments you want to talk about hockey during the intermission, let's show and tell me about this so we can talk any question you have. But right now, Montreal have a really difficult time. We have a TV timeout. We have to wait a little bit. Eric Stahl win the face-off. Bring the puck completely to Drouin. Drouin to... Oh! The puck changed the trajectory and almost score. 4:59 to go. Power play Montreal is through. I forgot about that one. Power play Montreal. I said, what the heck Drouin does at the blue line? So, we'll see. Montreal right now at the corner. 3 versus 2. To Foley. Rin the puck behind all the way to Stahl. Bring there. Another turnover. And finally the puck get out of the zone. Montreal could have set up. Weber with Toffoli. To Suzuki. Toffoli. To Stahl. Stahl lose the puck. I don't like this face-off. We have Nathan Richer. Well, that's another good news for Montreal. Price practice right now, so he's going to be maybe a couple of days. I would not be surprised to see him this weekend. That's what I expect from him. Suzuki right now in the corner. Bring the puck all the way to Weber. Weber crossover to Suzuki. Suzuki at the top shell. That's up to Weber. Weber to Suzuki. Same play. Suzuki shoot. Stopped by the defenseman from Calgary. Puck go back away. Toffoli, another and finally missing, and we have to start over all the way because the puck go back down. 35 seconds to go. Weber. Now we have the unit number 2, Kokanemi with Anderson, Petrie, Tatar, and Dano, I believe. Tatar. Rim the puck. Max Rams try to stop the puck. Finally, Kokanemi. We have pressure from Montreal. Anderson, the corner. Kokanemi pick up the puck. Try to bring the puck all the way to Petrie. All the way up. Petrie. Tatar. Tatar to Petrie. Petrie go down. Missing the net. Barely. Even now. We are even. 5 versus 5. Anderson behind the net. Anderson waiting for the puck to Tatar. Tatar missed the puck, and finally we have 1 versus 1. Monahan waiting for the other players coming down. Monahan to the top there. Another shoot. Big save. 2-time. Again, Calgary. So Nathan, like I said, Price may be back this weekend. Dano put pressure, finally puck recovery by Calgary. Not a great period at the beginning for Montreal. Dano to Likanen. Oh, Likanen could have a 2-1 over there. Finally, icing going to be against Calgary. And Kulak pick up the puck. And we have 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Calgary 1 and Montreal Canadiens 0. And again, only maybe 1 shot on the power play. Welcome Nathan aboard. Suzuki won the face-off. Willets coming down. Willett. Shot. Stopped by Markstrom. Rebound in front of the net. Unfortunately, Montreal cannot pick up the second rebound. We have right now Toffoli to Suzuki. To Kulak right there in the corner. To Suzuki. To Toffoli. Suzuki. At Toffoli. To Armia. Armia's coming down. Around the net. Armia winning. Armia's coming back. Cut back. Armia behind the net. Finally, Animan. But pressure. And Goodrow pick up the puck and go back all the way to Kulak. Kulak right now. Waiting for the players' change. 1:33 to go. Better situation for Montreal at the end of this first period. Maybe get some momentum. Kokanemi turnover. Come back and set up to the blue line. To the red line. Kokanemi. Great pass. Kokanemi. Anderson on the back ends. Unfortunately, Anderson was on the wrong side with Drouin. Drouin lose the puck. Puck go to back Lam. Back Lam to Giordano. Stopped by Ouellet and Romanov. Kokanemi tried to reach Drouin. Pressure against Benev. Those defensemen of Calgary go down, pinch all the time. And you can see Calgary use that play. It's easy to read that. They look like they play like the Avery Blades in Florida, Dennis. But again, what they do, they put a lot of pressure. Their defensemen pinch low. That's what they do. So what you have to do right now is to bring everybody low from Montreal and leave another winger higher to maybe have a breakaway, that one over there. Welcome, Jordan. Do you think Tampa Bay is the best team in NHL right now? No. Tampa Bay lost 6 of the last 10 games. Right now, they are one of the top 5. I'll be honest with you. Right now, we cannot put too much pressure because they are not play with Stamkos and Kucherov. They are a good team, but not great right now. But they are a good team for sure. The right now, for me, the best team in NHL are the Colorado Avalanche. I think they all really dominate. And the last, Nashville, now, be careful. I'm not saying they are the best team. The Nashville have a very great run right now. Win 13 of the last 16 games. So they are not the best team, but I think, for me, Colorado is really the solid team in NHL right now. And we'll see what happens. Toronto is another great one. Vegas is at number 3 for me. My best 5, I would put, Washington around with Tampa Bay around there. And we cannot forget the New York Islanders. I think, Carolina is a part of the top 6, close to the top 6. Those teams, Washington, Islanders, Carolina, they are the one maybe at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over there. Winnipeg and Edmonton are great, but not at the best over there. Jarmo, finally you're aboard. We miss you, buddy, last game. Jarmo Vertanen is aboard tonight. German is from Finland. Love players from Finland. You welcome you. We have Armia Likonen tonight on the ice for Montreal. And Kokanemi, of course. 15 seconds to go for Montreal to the period. And it's going to be like this until the end. 9 seconds, no pressure for Montreal. Calgary waiting. And that's the end of the first period. Here we go. That's it. First period done in Montreal and the Montreal Bell Center. After 1, Montreal Canadiens 0 and the Calgary Flames 1 with a goal of Noah Hanifin about 3:58 at the beginning of the first period. Slap shot, wrist shot directly from the blue line. And, 12-8 the shot for Calgary at that moment. So we have to have not a break, but we're going to have about 20 minutes. We can talk about game, about everything I like. So that'd be great. This team, I'll be honest with you, yes. Because right now I think in the 6th game, I think it's at least 4-2, maybe 4-5-2 for Carolina. They play, I think it's 6 game, 2 games to go maybe. Carolina dominate Florida. Maybe they have only 1 game they win. The first time they play in Carolina, I believe Florida win. Maybe they lose in the 2nd game and OT, something like that. But the last 4 games, I know Carolina win 4 games, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, again, Florida. It would be better if they play against Tampa. Yes, Jarmo. Be honest with you, like I explained maybe at the end of the first period, one is very difficult for Montreal right now. The time of the reaction of Montreal is too slow for the pressure of the forechecking and also the pinch from the D. So you can see, if you look again the first period, you see a lot of time Anderson, Danev, Giordano, Avnifin, they really pinch low at the hash mark. And sometimes I see Anderson, Danev, and Giordano go all the way to the board at the goal line. So what's happening there? They bring the puck low, and then the pressure, the Calgary, is too constantly on the defenseman for Montreal. So what happening for Montreal? They have no time execute their first passing to do the transition between the D to the center or to the winger. So to do that, to helping, you need your winger and your five player collapse more together. And it's like a pass at 2 feet, 3 feet, tic-tac-toe, and then you restart over. So you need to bring everybody low over there. And that will be the only way. Pressure and the puck movement of Canadian defensemen have to be faster, quicker. We do not have any moment. If you look at the first period, nobody for the defensemen of Montreal skate, carry on the puck. Did not see that. Carolina got Acapel from the Ducks. Acapel plays some team in Finland as Sebastian Ao. Um, I would be interesting about that. They trade for Aiden Fleury. I really like Aiden Fleury. Me, I think he have a lot of upside down on himself. I think he never had that chance with Carolina because the traffic in front of him. When I say the traffic, you have a lot of great players in front of him like Petche, Slavin, Hamilton. Now Bean is another one in the lineup. Pick up, you have Gardiner. Fleury has always been a third pair defenseman, play about 12, 14 minutes per game. But I really like Aiden Fleury. Hopefully we'll get that chance with the Anaheim Ducks. And it would be very interesting about that trade at the end of the next couple of months or years to see who win that trade. But it's a two-player right now. They are not get that chance with their team respectively before. So they're going to maybe have better chance for both of them, for sure. Here we go. I knew they was close like that with Tim. I knew there was something like that. So, yeah, I agree with you. They really struggle. Frank Salazar in the house. Always a pleasure to have Frenchy with us. The morning, sometimes he show up. Great question the morning too. Love always your question. Price going to be back in the next couple of days. He still practice more on the ice. We saw Ben Chariot at the practice this morning. That's a great news for them, for the Montreal Canadiens. We expect him to be back in the next couple of, maybe 1 week, 7, 10 days, maybe a little bit longer. But Carey Price should be back ready, I believe, this weekend. Play one of the two games, whatever is Calgary Friday night or whatsoever is Ottawa Saturday. But I expect Carey Price back. It could be wrong, but it could happen. Great question, Frank. Just want to invite everybody. Don't forget at the end of this at the trade show, at the end of this live stream, we have a special guest on the WHL Western Hockey League, Matt Fraser. He's the guest from Michael DeVillano. They are going to talk about the situation of hockey in Canada for the junior, how they prospect, how they recruit players. Everything like that would be interesting. He scouted American Hockey League too, so great guest to have him tonight. We're going to be live after the end of this period. We're going to shut down here, I believe, and then we're going to reopen the YouTube channel with Michael DeVillano. He's going to run the show, and I'm going to be a guest with him talking to Matt about hockey. We love to do that. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, we got Greg Minervini. We got Gary Davidson, the general manager of the Silver Tips, Everett. We got one scout for them too. Tomorrow I have a special guest, Chris Palmer, life coaching mindset for athletes. And then I got Ryan McInnes from the East Coast Hockey League, Hampton Roads, general manager. We're going to bring him also. So we have a lot of people coming to helping us, talking about hockey. That's what we like to do. So any question you have right now, we have the timeout, first intermission. So that's what happening right now. We can see 1-1 at the end of the first period between Ottawa and Winnipeg for sure. We have to turn on the TV to watch the Colorado again. St. Louis Blues. The TV was not on. Here we go. Yeah, so you have a. I'll be honest with you. I was taking the count of the face-off, Jarmo. That period of time, you have two face-off on the left side of Jake Allen. You have two loss by Kokanemi, maybe three times. Then they bring the puck on the right side. Then they change. They bring Suzuki, and they lost the face-off again, and the puck goes straight to the defenseman, and then they completely score on that goal over there. So that's what happening. But Montreal have a 9 face-off straight, maybe 10. They lose the puck at any situation, face-off wise. They all lose the puck at some point. That's not helping because every time you lose the puck, you're losing the puck possession, and then you cannot reset. But right now, I'll give honest with you, the first period is all about advantage. Calgary Flames. We all agree about that one over there. But a good comments about this. You know, we talk about hockey coach. We talk about coaching, about seminar, everything like that, part of the NHL seminar a lot of time. And they talk about the details of the game, the little things, what make a special players as to, you know, like winning face-off, the puck the stick in front of you, a tips on the left, tip on the right, block shot. It's all about the little details. You know, after that is a preparation. When the puck go to a face-off winning for the left side, do we have a double swing winger? Example, do we have a screen in front of the net? You have switch position between a winger and a defenseman. It's all a little trick you learn with time, experience in hockey, where the team organize some different play. System 1-1-2 and 1-1-3, 2-1-2, and 4-check-1, 4-check-2, F3 high, F3 low, switching between, you know, D join the rush, and it's a lot of details of the game. A lot of fans watching the game, watching the puck. But as a coach, you're watching the system, you're watching the position, you're watching how they develop. And that's sometimes when you learn those stuff like that, you read the play prior the plays develop. You already see the puck's going to be on the right side. You already see it's going to be an entry with kick out. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know what is a kick out. So when you go in entry, you always kick out. 90% of the time, you have two ways and then three and power play. It's a kick out on the right, kick out on the left. They try to bring the puck in the middle or close to the board. You kick out, or you're going to rim the puck around. That's the most of the time they do an N3 and power play. So that's something, you know, you're learning those stuff like that in hockey, and that's fun. It's fun to see the game more. So welcome, everybody. Please, you're aboard. We would love to hear from you. It would be great to hear from you, of course, and that'd be great. And then we have a goal right away now. First goal of the night, Pierre Bellemare. Pierre Bellemare scored a wrist shot and beat Jordan Bennington on over his glove. So Colorado take the first to lead by 1-0. We're going to change the score at the top here to be update everybody here. You know exactly what's going on around the league. Here we go. We have one here, and we are update right now here. Let me check something. Here we go. We have right now to waiting for what's going on around the league. I'm just watching, talking about the couple of trade happening like a couple of days ago. The last time we talked each other was Monday night. We know the trade deadline was Monday afternoon. We talk about the big trade for Detroit Red Wings and the Capitals, Washington Capitals for Anthony Manta. He did his entrance or his entry with the Washington Capital yesterday. Perfectly great. He got one goal, one assist yesterday. Great game from him. Washington won yesterday 6-1. Same situation with Taylor Hall for the Boston Bruins. I believe he had one pass yesterday. I think it was a goal on Kretschik. And the Boston Bruins won yesterday 3-2. Again, oh my God, I forgot that one. Buffalo Sabres. Here we go. Yep, Vancouver is going to start Friday. By the fact, you have a big, long interview today by J.D. Miller. They still have 9 players out of the COVID today, so they have a few players. It's going to be a big challenge for Vancouver. I don't expect a lot, like winning a lot of games for the rest of the season. They have to finish it to be sure they play 56 games in the NHL, extend the regular season. One more weeks to be sure everybody play games. So will be interesting, but don't expect too much for Vancouver until the end. And for the good news for Montreal, they already be done. They're already done for Vancouver. So it was interesting to see that come back. They start to practice yesterday. So yesterday was Tuesday. They were shut down Monday also. So now they get players back. And you see some teams struggle when they got back to COVID-19. You see, remember like Boston struggled at some point. Philadelphia struggled at some point. A lot of teams came back with COVID at the beginning of the year. I really believe Dallas Star have a really bad start of the year and never recovery out of COVID-19. And, you see Buffalo players like Crystal Lennon and never recovery what he, after he got the COVID-19 over there. So, it's a situation very sad. And the key behind this is nobody have a really, really bad, situation with COVID-19 for sure. So, again, we wish the best for them. And hopefully they will be ready to play Friday and see what happens. So that gave them also a really, really, really difficult end of the season because also the schedule will be really, really tight, right? So, and then you're going to see other team, Edmonton and Winnipeg and Calgary. Again, they are really close games. So Montreal is a 4 week straight right now. This is week number 2. They play 4 games. Like they play right now Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 3 of the last 4 days. They're going to play 3 games at 4 days, and then four game in 6 days, and then Sunday they're traveling after the game Saturday night. They're traveling on the West Canadian. They play 3 game next week against Calgary, and 4 night. This will be like they're going to hate each other at the end of the next weekend. And again, the key for Montreal is to be sure they still winning. Montreal cannot finish this 4-1. They have to be sure they win 2 of the 5 games. I just hear the face-off, Jarmo, 59 versus 41 for Calgary the first period. So that's what's happening. Again, if you have any question, anything you want to talk about, it's time to talking. It's not a problem. We are on the almost ready for the second period. So you want to have a quick question. I talk about Anthony Manta. Period 2 is underway. And when talking about the second period, we need to change this. We forgot to change this part to keep you update. Second period, Frenchy. Here we go, everybody back in the behind the bench for the coaches. We have also the players, and we have the face-offs going to be happen in the next few seconds. Josh Anderson, remember, he hit the post at the beginning of the game. Imagine if he scores. Completely changed over there. Bonne période, deuxième période pour tout le monde. I have a difficult time to speak French sometimes. Not easy. Not remember all the time. Here we go. We have Dano, Biron, Tatar, Weber, no, Petrie, and Edmondson. Here we go. Beginning the second period. Another goal from Calgary. 29 seconds. Double. Another bad play. We cannot open up the screen. St. Louis score. Calgary score. Unbelievable. Two goals from the point. Here we go. We start over. Anderson right now. Drop the puck in front of the net. Oh, another post, Montreal. Wow, Montreal hit the post again. Second of the night, but unfortunately they're losing 2-0. Willett. Another bad pass for breakout. See, those passes have to be tape to tape. Manahan. In the corner. Turn around. Dubé. Romanov. Calgary continues to chase Montreal. Kokanemi to Drouin. And missing by Drouin, and we have another icing, another bad pass from Montreal. It's a shot from Romanov. It tips by Toffoli. Directly on the post. Sometimes the puck does not roll on your team, but at the end of the day, Montreal did not play well. Weber gave a puck again. Weber struggled this year. It was not Weber, it was Willett. Saved by Allen right now from the point. 16 shot versus 8. Double shot for Calgary with only 1 minute 52 seconds at the second period. Ouch. Like I said, ouch. Here we go. Calgary win again a puck. Controlling the puck on the defensive side. Montreal struggle again. Another slap shot on the point. Unfortunately missed the net. Likonen get hit. Calgary with their physicality dominate Montreal. Perry tried to bring the puck in the corner. Perry tried to reach Toffoli, and he was late on the point at Likonen. And we have another icing from Calgary. We're going to start over at the right side of Jacob Markstrom. If you are a Panthers fan or you like the Panthers, they're going to be tomorrow night on NBC. Montreal win the face-off. Obviously, puck never reached the goaltender. Another turnover. Dano Frenchy lose the puck. Calgary pick up the puck. We have a 2 versus 1, maybe a good back check. And Tatar's coming to the red line. Tatar to the blue line. Waiting a little bit. Shoot. Try to reach Dano in the corner. Pushing by Calgary. Finally, Calgary a great breakout. That's what Montreal cannot do. The pressure of Calgary against Montreal is unbelievable. Allen stopped the puck behind. Recovery with Kulak. Kulak waiting. Kulak to the blue line. Kulak to the red line. And they gave a puck again to Calgary. That's a lot. It's fun thing like that. I don't know what's Dano stay on the ice there, but I don't know. Kachuk the blue line. Kachuk to Danev. Danev to Kachuk to Goudreau. It's coming to Dano. Danev. Another turnover maybe? Yep. Toffoli to Armia. Armia's coming. A great back checking from Calgary. Toffoli cannot reach the puck to Petrie. Petrie to another turnover from Montreal. You can see Montreal don't play with conviction tonight. It's hard. Everything. Another breakout. We can shoot. Saved by Allen in the glove. Puck get out and then come back. Romanov and Edmondson was beat. Oh, Kachuk miss again. Another 3-time. Romanov to Drouin. Edmondson pick up the puck outside. Is going to be all the way for another icing. Montreal. Ouch. Tim, Montreal looked like Panthers versus Carolina. Cats should have 3 shots the last shift. Another turnover to Romanov tonight. Suzuki lose the puck. Lucic to the point. To D. Another shot behind the net. Puck going to be another losing puck. Likonen to Armia. Armia down the puck. We have another chance. 19-8 shot. Markstrom bring the puck to Valimaki. Valimaki throwing the puck to another breakout. Recovery by Kokanemi. Kokanemi to Drouin. To Romanov. Shoot! Saved by Markstrom. Michael Stone play for Calgary. You know, Michael Stone have a great career or a lot of game. Monahan win the puck again. Face Dano. Dubé around Petrie. Weber. Dano. Tatar. Kulak. And front the net. And finally, Markstrom start the puck with the glove with 14 minutes, 58 seconds. 19 shot resistance for the Calgary. And again, we need to breathe. Remember, hockey is a long game. You know, still 34 minutes to go. 1 goal, change the momentum. If Montreal scored the next goal, that would be great. If Montreal gave the goal, it would be a long night. Again, another face-off winning by the Calgary. Danev to Giordano to Danev. Great body check from Weber. Toffoli to Kulak. Kulak to Weber. To Suzuki. To Armia. Armia running the puck again. Stop by Markstrom. Toffoli is really quiet for the last 6-7 games right now. Suzuki to Toffoli. To Armia. To Suzuki. Finally losing puck. Recovery by Petrie, but too late. Anderson. Puck go to Allen. Allen to Petrie. Petrie to Edmondson. Edmondson pick up the puck right now. Long stretch pass to Tips by Montreal. Puck go around Maxstrom. The first one to be there is Anderson. Try to go back, a back pass, and then puck was too far from the defenseman. Calgary puck go all the way to the end to Maxstrom. First one to be there is Anderson. Great move from the left to the right. Anderson, the blue line, to the red line, to the blue line. It's coming around. Stopped by Edmondson. Petrie ran the puck around the board. Recovery by Likonen. Likonen tried to reach Ouellet. Perry to Likonen. Likonen lose the puck and Anifin in front of that. Turnover. Back to Anderson. Anderson back to Anifin. D to D. And finally reach Richie. We have right now first one. Romanov and Ouellet. Ouellet tried to beat everybody and the puck go all the way around but no icing. And Giordano with Danev. Giordano. Richie stopped by Montreal right now. Anderson pick up the speed. Anderson turn around. And now Calgary is coming back in the neutral zone. And Romanov make now we cannot see anything. The referee was in the front of the camera. Kokanemi late to pick up the puck. Then Giordano to behind the net. Ouellet with Romanov. Ouellet to Romanov. Romanov. Long stretch pass to Drouin. Drouin to Kokanemi. Kokanemi. Turn around. Kokanemi continues to Weber. Weber in front of the net. Easy shot with nobody in front of the net. Paul Biron. And unfortunately, it was big, easy save. And we have right now a first TV break at the second period. Giordano scored the second goal of the game. Make a big lead for Calgary. 2-0. Unfortunately, Montreal struggled, to be honest with you. So, it is what it is. Let's move on to the next 1-1. Winnipeg, Ottawa at the middle of the second period. St. Louis and the Colorado 1-1 after the first period. So that's what's happening right now in NHL. Thanks everybody to be aboard, to be here tonight. NHL, where are you? Sébastien Lemay, welcome aboard. Hello family Richer de Cristo. Salut Sébastien, fait plaisir de te voir à bord. Es-tu de Montréal? We have a TV timeout right now. We have to wait for everything's going on. Again. Mais ça fait plaisir de t'entendre, mon ami. Saint-Julie. J'ai entendu de très bons commentaires de Saint-Julie de mon ami Denis Richer. We have to wait at the left side of the Jacob Maxstrom for the face-off. Dano versus Langham. Fait plaisir, mon ami. À la prochaine. Edmondson retrieved the puck. Another stop by defenseman. Bad move from Edmondson. Tatar back to Edmondson. Edmondson, long stretch pass to Biron. Biron lose the puck. Goodrow's coming back now. At 3 versus 3. Goodrow, turn around. Ran the puck on the back ends. Edmondson first one with Ketchuk. Oh, Ketchuk tried to surprise Jake Allen on the side. Petrie at the red line. Down the puck and Biron tried to be the first one around Calgary. Win the puck. And now Tatar applies some pressure. And finally, Lane Arm bring the puck all the way to Edmondson and from Jake Allen. And another turnover Montreal. You can see I have no execution from Montreal with great possession of the puck. We get a puck, we try to point to someone, we're losing the puck. Petrie try to Azuski to Toffoli in front of the net, missing. Armia winning for the puck to Toffoli. Toffoli stopped by the ref right now. Armia turn around. Armia shoot. Save. Toffoli to rebound. Toffoli in front of the net. Armia again. Toffoli. The puck go around, pinching by Weber, finally missing the puck, and another icing from Calgary, but no icing because Kulak picked up the puck before the goal line. Kulak on the full speed right now, to the blue line, to the red line, to the blue line, turn around, looking around, shoot, missing the net, stopped by the defenseman, the puck turn around, and now Calgary is coming down. Lekanen used as the defenseman, stop the puck, and finally the puck go to Corey Perry. Corey Perry bring the puck, try to carry on the puck to Weber. Oh! Eric Stahl wait a little bit too longer to shoot a puck. Eric Stahl have a really not great so far. Send that trait over the fact he scored the first goal at his first game in OT. We did not see a lot of Eric Stahl so far. A little bit more excitement right now for the last two shifts from Montreal, but we need more. Winning by face-off by Montreal. Puck go back in the corner. Corey Perry in front of Valinaki. We have a battle of four players in the corner. Derek Ryan. Ryan with Perry with Drouin. Eric Stahl win the puck behind the net. Back to Perry. Perry, Ryan. Perry. Eric Stahl with Perry, finally, puck of Valimaki, a pinch from Willett, finally, Romanov. Now the puck go all the way to Jake Allen. Jake Allen tried to read Romanov, pressure again from Calgary. Eric Stahl behind the net. Eric Stahl used the board to bring to Josh Anderson. Anderson be the first one, pick up the puck in front of Anderson. Anderson with Anderson. Anderson with Anderson. That's funny to say that. First time that happened tonight. Anderson to Anderson. Kokanemi tried to reach to Kulak. Kulak long stretch pass to Drouin, but unfortunately did not get it. Weber, pressure from Calgary. Backlam. Another pressure. Turn around. The puck go turn around to Calgary. Again, we have a lot of pressure for Calgary. Weber and Kulak completely struggle against that kind of pressure. Another turnover, and again, Montreal lose the puck all the time because the pressure is unbelievable. Another turnover! Oh, maybe a penalty on that one. Oh, breakaway! Breakaway! Montreal breakaway! Montreal go! Brett Kulak, his first goal of the year, and 11 minutes, 10 minutes, 55 seconds. Cut the lead by 2-1 right now. 2-1. Calgary will go to change the score. Sorry about that. We're going to bring back here. Dano, that pass right there. Calgary is coming back. Puck go behind the net with Edmondson. Montreal just scored with a goal of Brett Kulak. We'll see right now if Calgary attack again. Calgary in front of the net. Puck recovered by Armia. Armia on the skate to Dano. Dano play with Armia. I don't know what's going on there with Tatar. Dano bring the puck all the way behind Max Strom because they have a new changeman. Joe Dano bring the puck all the way. Turnover go to Toffoli. Toffoli to Weber. Weber waiting a little bit. Weber to Petrie. Petrie, Weber together. Something happened in Montreal. A lot of churn right now. Suzuki around the board. Suzuki is coming down. Suzuki, long stretch pass. Oh! Finally, Maxstrom put the hands on the glove. Hopefully with Anderson. Dominic Duchamp makes some change on the line right now. Sorry about the comment. I was late, Frank, about that one score. I need a little more for checking. Flame are outgoing them. A lot of turnover too. Absolutely agree. This is a great comment because since the beginning of the game, we did not mention about that. If you don't give them this, my God, Frank, you read my preview game tonight about my shopping up. What you need to know: Montreal need to apply pressure on their D. I know we have Anderson can skate for them, but Danev's not a skater, right? Giordano is not a skater anymore, right? Anthony Finn is not a skater. And the third pair, Michael Stone is not a skater. And then you have Vali Mackey is not a skater. So the great comments here. We put pressure more because the only one you cannot be careful is Anderson. So you're absolutely right. What they do to us, we should do the same thing with them. Like us, we don't have a lot of skaters. I don't know Brett Kulak it was going, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I love this comment, to be honest with you. Yes, Sébastien, un très beau but de Kulak, son premier de la saison, and put a lot of pressure because right now, you know, we have John Merrill sit in his hotel room right now watching the game, and we have Eric Gustafsson maybe one room beside him waiting to come back after the quarantine. So, and the one can be out of the lineup. La personne qui peut être à l'extérieur de l'animé de Montréal, c'est Brett Kulak. So, anyway, so it'll be really interesting about that one over there. So, anyway, 2-1 Calgary. Suzuki face to Monahan on the right side of Maxstrom. Winning by Suzuki. Suzuki to Weber. Weber goes out. Oh, tried to reach Suzuki, was definitely missing. And Kulak to Anderson. We have Suzuki to Foley, Anderson together. So we can see a couple of chances for Dominic Duchamp to wake up. Weber at the blue line. Missed the puck over there. We have Kulak on the right. Hallen dropped the puck on the side. And then Anderson tried to bring the puck over. And again, the back to Danev, to Jordan. He ran the puck around for sure. You go back all the way to Kulak. Kulak tried to bring the puck out. Missing by Weber. Weber. Another turnover, Montreal. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of turnover from Montreal. But now Weber's coming to the red line. Shoot the puck on the side of the Maxstrom. Let it go to Danev. Danev bring to Richie. Dubé. Dubé's coming back. Oh, great play for Calgary. Missing again. Kokanemi. To Drouin. Ouellet. So it's coming down, Ouellet. You know, you have a pressure from our D all the way here. Ouellet back in the corner with Kokanemi. Pressure again for Annie Finn in the corner. Opposite side by recovery by Ryan. Whoa, Ryan, great check of Romanov. Again, Derek Ryan. Knockstrom with Ouellet on the corner. Ouellet with Knockstrom. Levo ran Knockstrom together. Josh Levo, remember he scored 2 goals against Montreal a couple of weeks ago. McGloom to Montreal got trouble right now. Montreal struggle. Romanov in the corner. Kokanemi put pressure. Kokanemi line struggle a lot. Ouellet is tired right now. Ouellet is really tired right now. Jesus. Biron with Lekonen and Kokanemi. Anderson's coming down. Anderson around. Oh, Jake Allen stopped it. Stopped the puck. Ouellet is completely dead in front of the net. I think he was there for over 2 minutes. Romanov and Ouellet could have changed when you play second period, you know, they just stay on the bench. Dennis, I'm missing that one. If Dominic Melte, if you are in here, we'd love to have an interview with you talking about your AAA program and also your son. It would be great. So if you want, just join me. It's easy by DM me or ask Dennis to get my phone. Or if you want to be a part, we'd love to have you aboard for sure. So again, 2-1 Montreal. Losing by 1 goal right now at the second period. We're going to check the score around the league. Winnipeg and Ottawa, 1:35 to go, second period. Power play for Ottawa. St. Louis and Colorado play right now 1-1 after the first period. They are still on the first intermission. The TV is on right now. The game tonight is on NBC Sport Network. We have also a double header the Wednesday night and USA with NBC. The Vegas Golden Knight play against the Los Angeles King tonight at 10:30 on the ESPN Plus. If you have ESPN Plus, where we have here in the house, Anaheim play against San Jose Sharks, where we should be proud of le petit Québécois Maxime Comtois with the Anaheim Ducks. Have an amazing, great year so far with them. I believe you have about 11 or 12 goals, I believe. NHL is back in the house. Where do you been? Here we go. Glad you're having you tonight, buddy. Hopefully have a great day in Connecticut. And are you ready to rock and roll? Again, the puck will be at the right side of face-off of Jake Allen with 5 minutes, 26 seconds to go. 22 shot versus 15 only for Montreal. Face-off winning by finally by Montreal. Puck recovery by Petrie. Petrie to Tata. Tata the blue line. Try to reach Dano. Dano dropped the puck behind Max Strom. Finally, Dano the first one to pick up the puck. And Joe Dano. Dano in front of the net. A shot blocked by the defensive of Calgary. I think Armia play with Dano and Tatar. So Bayron look like he's sit on the bench right now. Danev, a turnover in Montreal. A big save on the left pad of Max Strom. We see our pressure Montreal. Armia, Tatar, and Dano. You can see F3. Philippe Dano play well. Petrie to Edmondson. Edmondson back to back to Petrie. Now we're going to wait for a new chain line. 4:42 to go, second period. Petrie the blue line. Stretch pass to Drouin, I believe. Eric Starr, I'm sorry. Exile play with Lekonen. A great turnover. Oh, Calgary's coming down. Great save, Allen. Just saved the situation. Great puck of Jake Allen in front of Monahan. Monahan in the corner. We have Perry over there. Lekonen is coming back. And now Calgary is coming with 4. Great back checking of Kulak right there. Kulak play a solid game so far tonight. Perry back behind to Weber. Weber to Lekonen, I believe. Lekonen with Suzuki. Suzuki grab down. Perry. Whoops. Suzuki is, oh, maybe not. Good recovery right there. Oh, he saw Toffoli behind Valimaki. And obviously, it was too far from him. We have another icing, but a great play of Jake Allen in front of Monahan with a puck and to put save there. Then we have a struggle turnover from Calgary, and we have a shot from Tatar on the left pad of Jacob Maxstrom. 22-17. Face off, Zuski lose the puck. Puck go Valimaki to Max Anderson. Shot, and Luchik put pressure on the goaltender, Jake Allen. So I don't know what happening there. Maxstrom played well against them. I agree with you. Have a great couple of games against Montreal. Remember the stretch of many minutes or many periods. Calgary cannot score against them for sure. So let's try to tie up the game. Yes, sir, NHL. Let's do it. 3:37. Calgary 2, Montreal 1. McLum win the face-off. Calgary again. Saved by Allen on the blocker, but go back to the defenseman for the Calgary. Another pressure from Calgary went out. Dano is there with Ouellet and Romanov. Romanov with Lucic. Romanov pick up the puck. Back to Ouellet. Ouellet to Suzuki. Suzuki. Anderson dumped the puck all the way to Suzuki. Suzuki is the first one pick up the puck. Unfortunately, was not good enough. 240. And Anderson on the ice. Turnover Montreal. And Anderson shoot, blocked by defensemen. Now they are coming back. Calgary is coming back. A great back checking from Montreal. Allen behind the net to Romanov. Romanov to Anderson. And unfortunately, I did not know it was Lekonen or Toffoli. Here we go. Calgary waiting at the back. Anifin. Anifin on the right side to the D. Here we go. Puck go all the way. Montreal recovery. Now we have to turn over. Edmondson. Oh my goodness. Bad pass by Joel Edmondson right there. Allen to Edmondson. Rim the puck around. Biron. Try to get there. Kukanemi. Kukanemi too slow from Petrie. No face off. Kukanemi to Petrie. Petrie went out winning. And Biron asked the ref why no penalty there. 2 minutes, 4 seconds to go at the second period. 24-17 the shot. Montreal would be great to get at least 1 point. With 1 point, that save again Montreal to stay in the race for the first the spot in the playoff. We welcome everybody. Welcome Sébastien Lemay ce soir. Fait plaisir d'avoir Sébastien avec nous. Face off, we have to start over. Derek Ryan versus Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl play with Lekonen on his right side, Corey Perry. Shea Weber on the top with Kulak at the bottom. Perry. And finally, Corey Perry. Corey Perry behind the net. Corey Perry. Behind the net, try to reach Lekonen. Eric Stahl try to run the puck all the way to Kulak. Kulak on the board. Kulak, Perry switch with Kulak. Kulak at the top. And finally, great job Calgary to pick it up the puck. And we have again Weber put pressure on the player from Kulak. Another fourth checking from Calgary. Puck hit Corey Perry, I believe, and he's hurt. Kulak to Weber. Weber to Kulak. Eric Stahl asked for someone to chant his, and then Perry also is going to be back now. And now I believe would be Dano Tatar and Armia. Anderson at the blue line. Pass to, Calgary is coming. Maybe there. Dano tried to beat Anderson. Penalty, Calgary for interference. And now Montreal is going to be in power play for the second time tonight with 1 minute to go at the second period. 24 shot versus 18, my friend. There's the time, boys. There's the time to knock the door. Hey, Denis et Sébastien, on a besoin de Denise Bibeau, la joueuse d'organiste pour jouer de la musique. C'est-tu Denise, son prénom? Je me souviens pas. Je sais que c'est Miss Bibeau. Here we go. Montreal win the face-off. Set up now. We set up. Kokanemi. Kokanemi. Oh, Petrie to Kokanemi. Kokanemi to Petrie. It's coming down. Shot! Ah! 142. $137. Tatar lose the puck. Calgary is coming down. Great shot. Unbelievable. More pressure from Calgary versus Montreal. Kokanemi have a really bad game tonight. Petrie. That's what he is. On va l'engager au prochain game. Stahl versus Monahan. Monahan win the puck. Puck to Giordano. We're going to buy the time. And we're going to the end of the second period. And finally, both teams score one goal during this period. And 1 minute to go at the penalty for Calgary. Montreal will be back at the third period with the power play. That's something that would be great if they can score to change the momentum of this period for sure. Giordano scores 8 of the year at 29 seconds at the beginning of second period. Danev and Lindholm have an assist, 37 points of Lindholm. And then Kulak, first goal of the season. Jonathan Drouin and Josh Anderson have some helper on this period for this goal. And finally, the score is 2-1. Cullen score again. Really? Colorado score 2-1. Kulak. First goal of the year, my friend. After two periods, Winnipeg, Ottawa 1-1. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's possible. I don't think so. I think he scored. Remember, he had a good playoff last year. Kulak. Honestly, I can tell you that right away here because I have everything under my hands to give you all the stats for everybody in NHL. Brett Kulak have 35 game. He has 0 goal, 5 assists before the game tonight. And 56 game last season. He have 0 goals, 7 assists with Montreal. He have 6 goals and 11 assists in 19, 20, 18, and 2019. Let's check in the playoff. Playoff. Yep, he did not score before 2018, my friend. You're absolutely right. But you're right. Nick Paul scored for Ottawa. And Winnipeg come back. Oh, Max Sheffley. I learned a couple of days ago, or last week, It's not Mark Sheffel, but it's Mark Sheffley. I'm learning to listening other people. Zuccarello play an amazing year so far. 78 of the year today. Zach Parise, Nick Bonanno, their fifth of the year, and also fifth of Jason Spurgeon for Minnesota. Four goal back to back to back. Phil Kessel scores 16 of the year. Unbelievable, Kessel. Problem with Arizona is the goaltending now. They're losing Cooper and Ranta. Thank you, everybody, to be aboard tonight. We have a little bit new people. So, Sébastien, merci. Denis Richer, merci to, dire à tout le monde. Merci beaucoup. Belmar score for Colorado tonight. And then finally, St. Louis. Vince Dunn scored his sixth of the year. And then Colorado scored a second goal a couple of minutes ago. Maxime Comtois, I was talking about him earlier. He have 25 points so far this year. Kopitar, 43 points this year in 41 games. You know what? When I do preview game, I'm talking about different things. I want to talk. I show to you this one over there. I'm going to turn off this one to show to you this. Not this. Where is this screen over there? Here we go. I turn off this, but look what I said here. Sharpen up is something I create every preview game. So what you need to know. And look what I said. Protect the front net. So when I said protect the front net, where the goal is coming from? Two from the blue line. Why? Because we don't clean up the front net. That's the reason they got scored. Use our speed with transition. We did not see a lot of forecheck and transition from Montreal. And then better support at the bottom six. We need more goal for the bottom. Right? So when I talk about bottom, I'm talking about Eric Stahl. I'm talking about Lekonen. Those guys that play, Biron at the bottom. And those guys, this third line, fourth line, we need those guys over there. So it's very important when you apply a strategy against one specific team, you want to know what you have to do. I don't say I'm talking about, again, Dominic Charm, but that's where you have to be careful. You cannot play Calgary like you play Edmonton. You cannot play Edmonton versus Toronto. And you cannot play Toronto versus Vancouver. Everybody is different, right? So, once at Edmonton, you have to be careful with McDavid and Tressel. So to cover them, you have to be sure their cap control is almost there every single shift against them. You cannot give 5 feet speed to McDavid. He's going around you, right? When you play Winnipeg, their D is so bad, you press exactly what you should do tonight. But you cannot let Sheffley, Dubois, Heller use, Heller scored against Montreal when he beat Jeff Petrie on the right side. So everybody have their own style, their own strategy against every different team. And that's what I said tonight. To beat Calgary, clean out the front net. There's a team, they are physical, and they bring people in front of the net. And the 2 goals, Jack Allen could not do anything, cannot see anything. Then finally, forecheck. I think Frank Salazar bring a great comments tonight. Bring forecheck. We need more forecheck for the team. So, at the end of the day, that's how this works. If you have any comments, you want to join something, want to talk about something, let me know. We are about, we're going to wait for the third period. I'm pretty good. You know, we start early at 6 o'clock this morning with this morning. What I did this morning, I did something this morning. I did a video. Is it the one for the Panthers at 6 o'clock this morning? I think it was the one for the Panthers, the report card. And then I created a second video for the preview game. And then I did the third one for the coaching drill. So I passed my day to create. We did a lot of, comments or prepare the show at 11 o'clock. So, we'd be busy every day, every time for the morning. Thank you, and it's always a pleasure. You're one of the part of the reason why we grow here because of you. So thanks again. Renton and score for what Jamo said. And you're right because the score on the TV is 3-1. Thank you, Jarmo. I'm going to get a little bit more complicated. I started low because I want to, it's not about all the junior or the U18 or U16. I try to go low, U8, U10. But I'm at the breakout weeks right now. You get phase one. Today we did a breakout with 1-0, with 1 versus 1, and then a 2 versus 0. And then tomorrow after that, you're going to have a breakout like D to D, D reverse, D to D with center, D to D with winger, pass back, and then we're going to have another breakout called D rush pass. And so I'm trying to, that will be there. And then we're going to go system. And, it's going to be a 30 days, 30 drill in 30 days. But I'm going to challenge everybody. I'm going to add 30 more days after that. And I'll see. Getting a little bit better. We get about 40, 50, 60 view people. But they stay there. So maybe in next month, a coaching looking for practice can join on my website and on my channel, get a drill over there. And that's, I think that's smart to create content like that, to know people know more about our channel and go from there. Not at all. A lot of coach Frank use duo. Usually a trio with 3 players, 2 winger center. But a lot of coaches use duo. And when you have Parkov and it does not work, he bring Roberto with him. Then after that, he drops. So they try to bring duo, a center, a 1 winger, and then they patch up over there. But Kenville have that kind of the intuition to see if someone works or if he sees it trailed by 1 or by 2. Sometimes he will make change up and he will bring Barkov, Roberto. And whatsoever who's on the right, he would take advantage to be with Barkov and Roberto. Martian scored with them, Orvis scored with them, Carter Verhey, before he got hurt, he scored with them. And, I can go all the way like that. So it's really duo by duo. I think you're going to see, I want to see Sam Bennett. I want to see Kusev. And, you get now Lucas Walmark. You're not going to see any more Lombard or Leo Keninen, whatever his last name, did not score for the last 15 game. You're not going to see, those kind of players in the lineup. Lemico will be maybe the last one. So very interesting what Bennett's going to do there with Kusev and Walmark. And then, of course, Brendan Montour. And we'll see. I think you have a more... Kenville right now, with those players, have a more munition to have on his hands to use in changing lineup night after night and change line, everything like that. I'm excited to see that Sam Bennett over there for sure. Thanks. I appreciate that. Initial. Did he score again? I appreciate that. We try to grow the channel NHL abs. The one thing NHL is I need to promote more, and not only in Montreal but in Canada. They have a lot of fans around the world, and I think that would be great to get those kind of like Jarmo example. He's from Finland, and that would be great if we can get more people. We have a couple of people from Quebec tonight. Sébastien, Denis Richer, ces deux garçons. Then we heard like Dominic Melte was there. But again, it's to keep that kind of people. We're missing Slide tonight. We welcome Denise. She's aboard tonight around the game. She's watching the game. And again, it's a show up every game, every time, and bring countenance and talking about different things. And that's the show at 11 o'clock. We should be so many people there, but we're not worried. We just built. We need a better production in the morning, I believe, but we just try to get better and better. And I think where I am right now, because the morning I don't produce the show. The morning is more about Michael De Villano, and the night, like those graphics and like those kind of video you see here. I just create those video every day. It's not easy when you think about that. It's a lot of number you have to follow up, everything like that. So it take about 3-4 hours to set up everything. Not I'm complaining, or I try to show something to you. But when you're a one-man show to create a production like that, I think we are pretty good compared for what I look around, what I can get some nuggets on the live stream. We are now on Twitch. We have a 27 Saturday night on Twitch. Look for the game. We are on the Discord. I'm learning Discord. I don't know yet, but I'm learning that part over there. So, it's patient. That's how you build a YouTube channel, is to be patient. No, more like a winger. And I think, it depends right now. They're missing a piece of the center, right? So Alex Wenberg play second line, I believe. I think they can bring... I can't wait to see Kusev. Kusev could be the piece of something special over there. Could be wrong. Kusev, great hockey players. You're going to see the speed of Kusev is amazing. Yeah. It's sad for him. He's a good skater, everything like that, but physicality is a problem. And right now, Montreal, he got burned from Montreal because he cannot go through what Montreal is looking for. So, unfortunately, it's this part. That's great, Jarmo. Appreciate that. Here we go. I need to show the score because it's 4-1 Colorado. I don't know if it's Nathan is around, Dennis, but or Jordan asking me this question. But the best thing in NHL, I told him Colorado, and I was right because they're winning 4-1 tonight. I need to put a smaller box score. I'm going to change that part over there. I need to get that over there. I can also, mirror myself to the right side. That's something we're going to work. Here we go. Power play Montreal at the beginning of the third period. We are back. And Weber pass back down. Suzuki to Drouin. Outside, another bad play for Jonathan Drouin at the blue line. Struggle. Absolutely. And I think Joe Sakic learned for injuries, everything like that. He feels something when he signed up knee, be honest with you. Winning by Calgary, Jordan opening the puck, go all around, and the puck go all around behind Jake Allen. And 35 seconds to go. Montreal did nothing during the second power play tonight. They really struggled. Oh, it's coming. Toffoli right there. Turn around. Come back. Toffoli around. Very good, strong PK Calgary. Another giveaway puck by Drouin around the board. Jonathan Drouin, my friend. Oh, ho, ho. I would not say nothing. Sometimes it's better not said words as said something. And I think I will say nothing about him. Here we go. 5 versus 5 now. Tata, the red line. Tata's coming down. Tata to Dano. Dano in front of the net. Tried to reach Armia. Missing. Weber's coming in front of the net. Tata. No penalty. They was talking about a timeout, a delay penalty for Calgary. Nothing happening. 1851. Daniel win the puck. Recovery by Armia. Armia could not do anything about that one. He tried to do a wrap up and a wrap up, and then Max Strong was ready. Monahan passed the puck to Petrie foul with Dubé. Dano to Tata. Tata to Edmondson. Edmondson waiting. Lobbed the puck to Armia, but it was too late. Anderson back to Anifin. Anifin go back to the D to Anderson. Anderson to the blue line. Come back to the red line. Henderson grab to the blue line. Waiting for more player for Calgary. Ran the puck around the board. Recovery by Calgary. Anderson with Lenharm. There you go. Calgary behind the net. Goudreau on the left, on the right. Goudreau's coming in front of the net. Goudreau behind the net. Goudreau, turn around. Put a lot of pressure. Shoot in front of the net. Missing in front of the net by Calgary. We're now about Edmondson. Edmondson again. Calgary recovery again. The puck go in. Another shot. Saved by Josh Allen. And then Anderson. Josh Anderson lobbed the puck all around. And recovery by Calgary. Hopefully put the pressure, but not enough to get there. Here we go. Kulak behind the net. Turn around. Come back. Cut back. And then at the red line. Drop the puck to Biron. Biron to Kokanemi. Shoot! Miss the net over the net for Kokanemi. Great shot, but not good enough for precision there. We turn around on Montreal. Maxstrom. Big save behind the net to give the puck to the D2D. Another recovery. Oh, great play. Oh, what the heck is that? Kokanemi. Drouin. Jeez. Another gift, present, Santa Claus. Jonathan Santa Claus Drouin. I just found his nickname. Santa Claus. Jesus Drouin. Whoop, we're losing here. What happened with my scoreboard? Here we go. Sorry about that. Likonen. Eric Stahl shot, stop, shoot, stop by Maxstrom. Good play at Eric Stahl and Likonen. Josh Levo. Pass to Anderson. Anderson drained the puck behind the net. Recovered by Edmondson. Richie tried to put pressure. Another pressure on Levo. Calgary put a lot of pressure. Levo shoot, stopped by Jake Allen. And we're going to start over at the right side of Jake Allen. 57, 28 shot versus 20. Another not great performance of Montreal on shooting. We're going to get out the soda, Dennis. Here we go. We have soda. $15.53. Another face-off losing by Montreal, saved by Allen. There's something I need to add now. It's like earlier I spoke about Denise Bibo play like music like Let's Go Montreal, something like that. That'll be funny. But another story next time because the puck is dropped and the puck go around and we touch the net. And we have to start over again for another for offside on the right side of Jake Allen. Yeah, play music like that, right? Like an organist play music. That'd be great. And we need to have like, when we win at the end of the game, that kind of music. Hey, 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 look. Hey, hey, goodbye. Some music like that. Anyway, let's move on. Monahan and face to Dano, and then Dano have to get out and then Armia face to Monahan. Monahan, Armia, and Monahan win the puck. Shoot. And again, close to Jake Allen. Armia around the net, around the blue line. Drop the puck behind Maxstrom. Maxstrom bring to Danev. Danev to Monahan. Monahan's coming down to the blue line. Stop by around Jake Allen. Bring the puck to Edmondson. Edmondson drop to Dano. Dano to Armia. Armia's coming down. Armia tried to reach the Tata. Unfortunately, did not work. Dano around to Tata. And then we have to start over behind the net of the Maxstrom. 15 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Giordano to Danev. Intercepted Toffoli. Toffoli miss again Anderson. Another bad pass for Toffoli. Giordano dropped the puck. Another bad communication between Weber and Kulak. Weber to Anderson missing the puck. That's what I'm talking about. They have a difficult time, Montreal, to move the puck D to D or that first pass. Weber and the skate of Anderson to Toffoli. Toffoli's coming to the red line. Down the puck again. You see? Yeah, no constriction, no structure. Nothing from Montreal. It's all about pushing the puck, down the puck. Nothing more. Lucic behind Willett. Romanov and Knockstrom. And Calgary win the puck on that race over there. Knockstrom, Romanov. Puck go all the way. Anderson shoot. Save of Jake Allen. Toffoli to Biron. Biron around the board. Biron's coming down. Knockstrom apply pressure. Almost like a penalty on that one, but not enough. Here we go. Calgary's coming. Save Jake Allen. Great shot of Backlum. TV timeout, guys. Um, Thomas Tada. Just kidding. You know what? I don't have a specific favorite players. I struggle to get a one specific players. Of course, for the Panthers, I'm always sharing for Barkov, and Eggblad. I'll be honest with you, they're maybe the best two for me. For Montreal, it's not really one specific. It's just like for me, it's many of them, like, night after night. I don't know. That's what I feel. I do a lot of private lessons, so I'm on the ice like almost like 3-4 times per week. So that's what I am when now the off season's over. So that's what I used to do, and I study a lot. So again, the puck will be dropped right now. At the right side, left side of Jake Allen was supposed to Stahl, but Stahl is out. Face off winning. Kokanemi lose the puck again. And then Pedri pick up the puck, go around the board. Another turnover in Montreal. And too far from Eric Stahl. And we have to start over. Danev to Giordano. 13:35. Drouin forecheck a little bit. And but the puck go back to Danev in the middle of the ice. Back to around the net and on the side. We have Kachuk. Kachuk. The puck go tipped in front of the net. Nobody can catch it. Biron to Drouin. Drouin's coming down. Drouin around. Drouin. Oh! Penalty for Calgary. Montreal penalty? What? Bad penalty, Paul Biron. Tab. Power play from Calgary. This is a big turnover of the game. Hannafin. Shoot. Block shot by Edmondson with a knee. Turn over. Calgary offside by himself. Backlam create his own offside over there. Winnipeg 3, Ottawa 1, boys. Here we go. We are back right now. Monahan tried to reach completely behind the net. 12:10 to go. Here we go. To Foley. Stopped by the defenseman's no interference. 52 seconds to go. But go back to Anderson. Anderson with Giordano. Giordano behind the net. Their captain veterans. Mark Giordano. Pass a long trace pass to Montreal. Oh, great job play of Calgary to set up their great play, Lekanen. And finally, Montreal successful to dump the puck all the way behind Backstrom. Great play. After Lekanen, Giordano start over. Bring the puck to Anderson the side. Anderson pass back in the back. Goodrow's coming. Long stretch pass to Anderson. Beating by Calgary. Calgary raised the puck. Kachuk in the corner. And Lekanen still again over there. Giordano to Langham. Langham's coming. Another block shot by Romanov. And finally, Lekanen dropped the puck all the way to Biron. Biron's going to be the first one to pick up the puck. Oh, almost beat Backstrom, Giordano, and Biron. Goodrow in the corner with Suzuki. Suzuki behind the net. Try again. No chance. Goodrow dumped the puck all the way over the head of Ouellet. Ouellet dropped the puck at the board. Recovery by Calgary. Calgary fighting. Then Suzuki to Tatar. Tatar's coming. Tatar on the back end. Tatar on the back. Go around. Tatar to Ouellet. Ouellet shoot. Saved by Danev with a puck. With a pad. Recovery by Kulak. Kulak waiting for Ouellet. Kulak around. Kulak, what the heck is doing right now on the back? Tie around to Ouellet. Ouellet feel the pressure. Ouellet turn around. Great play. Long stretch pass from Montreal. Again. No good passing. Jesus. It's not skill. It's not talent. It's to use the 101 hockey. First pass. Finally, Tatar. to Anderson. Anderson down the puck over there. Tried to catch up the puck. Finally, Stone was the first one. Dropped the puck to Valimecki. Valimecki gave the puck again to Romanov. Romanov gave away the puck again to Kokanemi, and the puck go all the way out of the stand. Yeah, no first pass by defenseman. 2-1, TV timeout. Did you ever coach NHL? Do you coach hockey? We have TV timeout, everybody. 5 minutes to go at Ottawa, Winnipeg, 3-1 Winnipeg. Calgary 4, St. Louis 1 at the end of the second period. The next game is going to start at 10 o'clock. Vegas Golden Knight play against the Los Angeles King at 10 o'clock. And at 10:30, Anaheim, the last game of the night against San Jose Sharks at 10:30. And of course, you know already, Minnesota beat the Arizona Coyotes today by a score of 5-2. Phil Kessel scored his 16th of the year. 2 goals from Zuccarello. And then Parise, Spurgeon, and Bonino score the other goal for the Wild. 3 of them, all 3, scored their 5th goal of the season. All right, just curious about that. You're welcome to come back tomorrow at the show at 11 o'clock if you can. Yeah, it's just a little details of the game. Yeah, me too, but you have really a bad stretch. He got a point, like left and right, but awesome. Glad to hear. You know, one thing we don't talk tonight. We're missing Brendan Gallagher. The kind of game like that, Gallagher is so important. Kokanemi lose the puck again. Anderson pick up the puck, round the back, stop by Jake Allen. Jake Allen drop to Romanov. Romanov stretch to Drouin. Drouin tips the puck to Toffoli. Toffoli's coming down around. Toffoli missing the puck again, and puck give up with puck to Anderson. And then another pass to Romanov to Wallet to Romanov. Romanov, what happened? Another bad pass to Montreal. Toffoli. That's one thing Romanov is really struggle, is the passing. Kokanemi right there. He's by himself. Shoot! Stop by Maxstrom. 9:11 to go, third period. 30 shot versus 23. And now we're going to see a little bit, maybe, Calgary to be at their heel, to waiting a little bit more. Here we go. Catch up. Long stretch pass. Try to reach. Petrie. Stop the puck. Then Eric Stahl lose the puck. Back to Ketchuk. And then Valimecki try to go around the board. And then Emerson pick up the puck. Try to go to Corey Perry. Perry to Josh Anderson. Yeah, Josh Anderson now with Stahl. Who is not playing? They shouldn't align a lot. Like Perry plays sometimes with Likonen. Big save, Jake Allen on the breakaway of Goudreau. Big mistake of Corey Perry. Petrie around. Over the net. And the puck go all the way around. Recovery by Kulak. Kulak coming back. To Armia. Omaha. Monahan. Omaha. Deno. Whoa, good stick of Monahan. Omaha. That's a funny one, coach. Omaha. No, it's Monahan. No, it's Omaha. That's a funny one. Hey, that's why it's fun to do that. Anyway, Monahan back at puck at the red line, dropped the puck over the head of Jake Allen, and the first one, because Weber, miscommunication between Weber and Allen, almost turnover right there. Dano back the puck to Kolak, Kolak to Weber, Weber turn around, we have short breakaway. Look the pass of Weber. Look at that. Are you killing me? Shea Weber. Oh, I can't wait to see Dominique Ducharme and someone tell them about their first pass tonight. Weber. Shea Weber. Calgary score. Shea Weber. Shea Weber. Unbelievable. Here's the end of the game, guys. Levo, third goal again, again Montreal this year. Yeah, I think a game like that, that's something they miss a lot. Michael DiVillano in the house. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, Shea Weber. Shea Weber. Another turnover, a Shea Weber again. Calgary did the job. Calgary maybe make the playoff and Montreal out. One game at a time, one shift at a time, but Montreal don't play well. The last 7 games, they play home, they don't play great at home. I don't know what's going on with them. That we give Calgary 4 win in the 5 game against Montreal. Right there, it's 8 point in the standing. Imagine. And plus, Calgary played last night, boys. Calgary played 2 games back to back, and they find a way to completely destroy Montreal tonight. That gave Montreal now 2-5 in the last 7 games. Drouin. You see the pass of Drouin? Kulak have no stick. What the heck? Yeah, tough night again for Montreal. At the beginning of the show, I think it was Sly was talking about the inconsistency of Montreal, and you can see tonight again. Yeah, remember the one they win the game? I think at the second game, the first game back from Vancouver, I think they went 2-1, and the both game was from Levo. And, that we give Calgary tonight their fourth win in 5 games against Calgary, against Montreal. And they still have to play 4 more games Friday night. And then next week, 3 games in 4 nights. So I don't know how Montreal can do that. Yep. Second game of the night, back to back Calgary, plus second game of Max Strom. And Montreal was sit home last night waiting for Calgary. Did not show up at the beginning of the game. But again, where's Jonathan Drouin? Look tonight. Weber. Look Petrie. You know what I mean? Where's Tyler Toffoli? All the guys should show up. Where's Suzuki? Where Kokanemi? Where Eric Stahl? And I can go all the way like that. It's just frustrated to see a team that's no work, pay the price, working hard with effort, show everything. That's what is hard to see. It would be a ratio a 4 game Max Strom and 1 game Calgary. Max Domain. You're going to see him 1 time next week in Calgary against Montreal. That's it. They're going to keep him again, not against Montreal. 4:18 to go. Tatar again. Drop the puck. Look, Romanov have about 26 passes tonight to Calgary. Romanov a very difficult game, and we don't have anybody else. We're it's not strong enough. We don't have enough. Another turnover, Suzuki. Weber get beat. And every time Jake Allen is in the net, he's going to be now 6-7, I think. And they cannot score 3 goals when Jake Allen is on the net. He won the worst goaltender with the less goal for when he's on the net. 6 versus 5, empty net, Montreal. Okay, someone can tell me why Paul Biron is on the ice and Corey Perry, well, Corey Perry maybe, but why Paul Biron is on the ice? Paul Biron is on the ice at 6 versus 5. Empty net. This is the fifth loss of Montreal Canadiens in the last 7 games. That's the third W for Calgary in the last 3 games, by the way. They beat Edmonton, they beat Toronto, and now they beat Montreal. Final score. Um, you know, I don't know what to tell you right now. Not looking good. Not looking good. Final score, Calgary 4 and Montreal Canadiens 1 in the last 4, the last 5 games, 5 of the last 7 games. Montreal not going nowhere right now. Galchenyuk is not there, Carey Price, and yep, it's something happens sometime like that, right? And it's a long season, whatever is a short season, 56 games, but I don't know. I think, whatever, how can you put Montreal right now against Toronto like that? Not many, to be honest with you. You watch when they were play 6 versus 5, all and peripheric. The Montreal cannot go inside, and and they sometimes you lose, and you have to say, you know what, the other team play well, and sometimes you have to look when you lose. Maybe it's ourselves. Give me 3 names tonight. Play a great game. Other effect, Jake Allen. Nobody others. And not really a great defenseman tonight. Romanov was terrible. Weber was terrible. Kulak scored, but again, at the end of the day, it's the first pass, the pressure, the Calgary the first period, and they never respond well. And Daryl Sutter, our coach tonight, Dominic Ducharme. And Montreal now play only for 500 at home. They are 9-9-2 right now. So it's not looking good. And not only for the next couple of games, but if ever they make the playoff, I don't know how they can cover this. I don't know how they can play against Toronto like that. Shea Weber have a miserable year this year. How many Weber scored in power play the last 20 games? And so it's something you have to figure out by themselves, and it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, it's just sad. It's just frustrated to see your team you enjoy to watch and they don't show up. But you have to give credit for Daryl Sutter, how he prepared the team against Montreal. Great forechecking, great forecheck, great pinching. And Max Strom, he looked like Dominic Hachek against Montreal. But again, Montreal, 25 shots tonight? At some point it was 23, but not much on the great area to score. So that's all happening, my friend. And just try to figure out something else before I go. Nothing else. And that's pretty much it. I just want to give you the final score somewhere else, if we have the final score. Still 4-1 Colorado. Winnipeg 3-2 final score against Ottawa. So that's another one over there. Yep. You know, hockey is about inches. Think about this. At the beginning of the game, Josh Anderson hit the post. Max Strom see nothing. Second period, we have another crossbar or something like that. I think it was the tip of Toffoli. It's not it's not change anything, but one goal there, that changed completely. That's the sixth time Montreal gave a first goal in the last 7 games, and they have 2-5. Yeah, I'm funny, Jarmo. I apologize. I did not read your text until you said Calgary block shot. And then I jumped on that one. I forgot that one. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, most for Josh Anderson because the score was 0-0. Remember that? It was the beginning of the game. And then after that, the score. And again, if they scored the first goal, how? Bad face-off. They have a stretch of 7-8 face-offs losing there. You're welcome. So that's conclude another great live stream of the Hockey Nation live show. Just want to remind you, the next one is Friday night, 6 p.m. The game starts at 6 p.m. So I don't know where you are in this world, but 6 p.m. Eastern time. Unfortunately, I will not be ready at 6 p.m. I will be on the ice until 5:30. It take me 20-minute driving, but it's a Friday traffic, Miami. It took me about 30-45 minutes. But I really believe the live show is going to start live stream at 6:30 p.m. I'll be late for maybe the first 15 minutes of the game. It is what it is, part of the live sometime. Right? You try the best you can, but it's a lesson. I never look at the schedule of the game Friday night. So I thought the game was at 7 o'clock, but unfortunately I see that 6 o'clock p.m. Friday night, and they play also Saturday against Ottawa at 4 p.m. So we wish the best for them to come back to a better way, to come back stronger against the Calgary Flames Friday night, and they have a big weekend again. I don't know. We'll see what's happening there. So thanks, everybody, to be there tonight. We're going to shut down very quickly. I don't know the situation with Mike DeVillano. I think we have another live stream show tonight. Did not talk to him. He was supposed to go there. If not, he will maybe open up for us and see what's happening. So thanks again, Jarmo. Pleasure again to have you aboard. Thanks again, NHL. Always a great honor to having you every night, to showing up like Jarmo. Sly is play soccer or bowling tonight. It's soccer. Bowling tonight. And then Frank showing up at some point. Of course, Tim, the Panthers, going to be there. We're going to show up tomorrow night to see the Panthers. I'll maybe do a quick live stream watching the Florida Panthers tomorrow night, and then go from there. So thanks everybody. Denis Richer and Sébastien from Montréal. Merci beaucoup d'être là ce soir. And thanks everybody. And I look forward to see you next time for another great Hockey Nation live show, live stream. Have a great night, everybody. Bonne soirée, mes amis. À la prochaine. Remember, whatever you are, hockey fans, hockey Montreal fans, or hockey nation fans, you have greatness inside of you. Have a great night, everybody.